Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for combos.
Let's see how long the opponent lets us do cool things.
Triggers. What is happening? Commanders.
In my opinion, the most broken deck you're gonna see. Monkeys!
This is Historic Brawl. Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB. I'm recording this on Christmas and I'm very sick. So, woo! Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm going to give you CGB's sick review of this Ragavan Nimble Pilferer Brawl deck, and then you're going to get some of the gameplay from yesterday's stream where we went on the You Beat It, I Build It run, and I hope you'll find that very entertaining as I spend the rest of the day doing holiday things and eating oranges to get better. So, CovertGo sick review. Let's freaking do it. All I want for Christmas, guys. Sit way back. We're gonna talk. We gotta have a real talk. All I want for Christmas is none of the comments about you are supposed to be the chosen one. How could you play mono red? CGB playing mono red. Oh my god, CGB on mono red. The ironies. Oh my god, why CGB? Why do you play red? All I want for Christmas is none of those. And if I look at tomorrow's comments and I see absolutely none of those, I'll know that you guys really love me. And that's all I want in this world. So, yeah, attention and love. As a YouTuber, these are the things I feed off of. Look, it's you. I shouldn't even have to explain. It's you beat it, I build it. You beat a previous deck with Ragavan. Not the first time I've lost to Ragavan. Won't be the last. Deck's cracked. Monkey. But, you know, I have to. It's in the rules. It's not because I want to. All right, Ragavan, Nimble Pilferer. If you're new around here and this is your first Brawl video, good God. I'm sorry, but Ragavan is a monkey that for 1 red as a 2/1, it's a monkey pirate. It competes in Hell Queue. You only play against it if you're running the greatest and strongest commanders in the land. When it hits the opponent, you get a treasure and you exile the top card of their library. And you can cast that card. It has dash for 1 in red, which means you can also cast it with haste for 2 mana. But if you do, it comes back to your hand on end step. Wow. Let's read the cards. Mox Amber is good. Your commander is 1 mana, so Mox Amber is like double your mana on turn 1. It's just Mox Ruby is what it is. It's busted. Bomat Courier. There's a 1 mana little card advantage machine. You play it early, you sack it later, you put cards in your hand. That's, you know, draws cards. Good. Dragon's Rage Chandler, one of the better 1-drops. Even the Alchemy Nerf version is still very good. The Surveil every time you cast a non-creature spell helps make sure you're drawing good stuff. Unholy Heat hits creatures or planeswalkers at instant speed, so we like it. It's only 2 damage. It's nerfed in Alchemy as well, but in the other version, Delirium, you would do 6 to something. Here you do 4 to something. That's still a really good rate. Burst Lightning, by the way, can do 4 to something. You have to kick it. Smite, 1 in red, sorcery, alchemy card, 2 damage to target creature. You make a treasure if you weren't the starting player. It's a great go second little rampy piece that should be in a lot of decks. By the way, in this deck, all of these shocks, all these 1 mana, 2 damage, all these 2 mana, 3, 4 damage, it's all about paving the way for Ragavan. Now, you could do that a few ways. You could put a sword on Ragavan. You could put like some kind of a flying equipment on Ragavan. You could make Ragavan unblockable with a Rogue's Passage. You can do a lot of things with Ragavan, but it's Brawl. So the best thing you can do is just kill all their stuff. That's the truth. Just murder everything they play. That's way better, because you know what's in the Ragavan queue? You know what you play against a lot when you play Ragavan? Other Ragavan, because people love this stupid card. It's a great way to grind the dailies, that's for sure. If you need 20 red quests, here is a commander. Anyway, Flame Blessed Bolt. Exile effect that hits creatures or planeswalkers, so we add it. Frostbite. If you have 3 snowlands, it's 3 damage. Otherwise, it's 2, so we add it. Grim Lavamancer. Great little red 1-drop. Picks off opposing things. Kellen Trailblazer. We're trying this out. It's card advantage on a cheap body. We're going to run almost everything that is. Lightning Bolt is Lightning Bolt. Play it. Every red deck, every time. Melt Through, 2 damage. Perpetual effects because it's alchemy, but it's 2 damage to any target at instant speed. The perpetual effects, you'll read it. It's fine. Monstrous Rage, busted. Pillar of Flame, great. Yeah, just more removal. Pirate's Landing, alchemy card. Draw a card. If you use treasure, hey, you have treasure in the command zone. You get a pirate instead. There are a few pirates. So if you want to seek a pirate instead of just draw a card to make sure you're not just drawing another land, sack your treasure. Play with fire, yes. Shove aside, it's a lightning bolt, kinda. It gets flash if you aren't the starting player. Alchemy, yay. Soul Scar Mage, excellent prowess human wizard. Spikefield Hazard, pick something off for 1. Sticky Fingers, it's an enchantment that when the creature dies you draw a card so it replaces itself. Great on Ragavan, one of the few things that is just as good as removing the opponent's blocker, putting on some Sticky Fingers on your monkey. Strangle, yep, 3 damage. Torch the Tower, yep, 2 damage or bargain for 3. Voltage Surge. We have treasure in the command zone, so we can sack the artifact to 4 something for 1 mana. That's good. This is how I show I love you. Abbot of Carol Keep is a craftable card that lets you exile the top card when it enters, and you may play that until end of turn. So getting a body and also a little bit of that impulsive draw is card advantage, and we're looking for that in this deck. Abrade kills artifact or kills thing, yay. Anguish Reconciliation, weird card. Being weird about that family photo. Got very dirty thumbnail in this. What is going on? But it's an alchemy card, and you can discard, say, an instant to seek 2 instants. That's really good. Or 2 creatures, stuff like that. Armed Scavenger. This card is one of my low-key favorite alchemy cards. There's a 2-mana 2/2, and at the beginning of your upkeep, you draft a card from the spellbook. If you've never used an alchemy card spellbook, you can see I'm flipping through the spellbook right now, and it just gets you an equipment. All of these are different equipment that normally wouldn't make the cut in your deck, but you get to end up playing them because of, hey, alchemy. It's just kind of free value. And the equip abilities cost 1 less, so that's really good. Big Spender is another alchemy card with a spellbook. This one's a little more difficult. You have to sack 2 treasures, but we do have treasures in the command zone. So Big Spender, pretty sweet. Also, people want to block our stuff, so making more treasures is totally a thing. You might notice the cards in this spellbook are trash. Well, it happens. It's at least it's something. Chainsaws and equipment, that removal, awesome. Ruckus is similar to Sticky Fingers. You get some menace, you get some trample, it's got plot, but you also get to draw a card if it dies, so it replaces itself. Dreadhorde Arcanist casts all those shocks again, amazing. Earthshaker Kenra, a little 2/1 haste that makes something unable to block and eternalizes for 6, which means it comes back as a 4/4 haste. That makes something unable to block. Electrostatic Blast, alchemy card that gives you some exile card advantage. That's very good. Emberheart Challenger, I don't need to introduce you. Fear of Missing Out, I probably don't need to introduce you either, but just a good card as multiple combats can be multiple Ragavan triggers. Felden, not even good enough for current mono red, but still a pretty sweet card overall. In a singleton format, when damage is done to it, you get impulsive card draw. Loot Monger, Heist. Heist is great. Remember, if this is the last card out of your hand, much like FOMO, you don't have to discard. So you just get a free Heist where you take something from your opponent's deck and you can cast it using colors, any mana color. Then we've got Inti, Shneschl of the Sun. Inti is a great one because you put counters and trample on your Ragavan. Kari Zev, Skyship Raider is thematic, but also very aggressive and good. Legion Extruder, sack treasures, deal 2 damage. Make 3/3s, just another little removal. Lightning Strike, Magda, treasures, other Magda, treasures. Enthusiasm is an alchemy removal spell that gives bonuses to your creatures. Molten Impact is an alchemy removal spell that lets you deal more damage in the future. Obliterating Bolt, more removal. Party Thrasher, more exile effects. Pass the Torch, 2 damage to anything, and then a creature in your hand gains the ability that when it hits the opponent, 2 damage to anything, or a deck about hitting the opponent. It's good. Rahilda, Wanted Cutthroat. This intro is Sick Boy reads alchemy cards. I hope you like it. But Rahilda is kind of a crime alchemy card. Think like Robber of the Rich-ish. You hit the opponent, and then you can cast something that you exile. It's a non-land. It's alchemy. And then Robber of the Rich is Robber of the Rich, where you exile cards if you have less cards in hand, and you can cast them that turn if you attacked with a rogue. Runaway Steamkin is an awesome card that was the bane, the mono red card of early Magic Arena, and is still absolutely busted in mono red Brawl decks like this. Or Wagon Wrecker, Alchemy Outlaws. This is a fun one. 2 damage when it hits the opponent, and as menace, a non-land card in their hand perpetually gains. When you cast this, you lose 2 life. So Future Burn, kind of solid. In a way, it hits for 4 every turn, assuming they cast their spells. Moria Marauder, card advantage attached to a Lord of the Rings Goblin Warrior. When you hit, you get that impulsive draw. Shatter Skull Smashing, land, but also break stuff. Bone Crusher Giant. Yeah, we run Bone Daddy. It's here. Just run it. It's good. It's red. It's removal. It's creature. Breaches works great because Ragavan is in fact a monkey pirate. Ghostfire Slice is often 1 mana when targeting a multicolored card, 4 damage to any target. Soul Seer, 3 mana, 5 damage. Creature or planeswalker that permanent loses indestructible. Actually really good because there are various gods in the format like Heliod that's tend to have 5 toughness. Sundering Eruption makes things unblockable for a turn while blowing up some land while also being a land. Just run it. Chandra, Dress to Kill. This is our 3 mana planeswalker of choice, some card advantage and burn and mana. A very good little planeswalker in a mono red deck. Chandra, Torch of Defiance was the bigger sister, who is amazing. If you run a red deck, Chandra, Torch of Defiance might need to be in there. It's one of the best red planeswalkers ever. Clothfire of Resistance, the Mountain Man, is very, very fun and a good card advantage. And Fury is actually free. And then we have some more Pinnacle Monk, Song, Mad Treachery that double as lands but give you that MDFC effect. Modal dual face cards when it's a land when you need it. Some interesting land inclusions. By the way, you know, we got the Arena of Glory and Castle Embreth, and if you're just getting into Brawl, you might wonder if it's worth crafting these. You can run Mountains instead. It's not the end of the world, but it's nice to have utility lands. Some of the more weird land choices: Faceless Haven. It's an excellent attacking creature land when you have snow lands in a monocolored deck. Fountain Port, you can sack treasures to draw cards. Mana Confluence and Spire of Industry create mana of any color. Why would you need that in your mono red deck? If you have that, you can cast the cards you steal with Ragavan without sacking your treasures, which is a thing you would like to do sometimes. Similar nod to Murex for being in the deck for the same reason. All right, guys. 12 minutes of me hacking and reading cards, giving you a good old-fashioned intro for your Boxing Day. I'm going to go have Christmas now. Enjoy the content, the games. They were actually really good. And thank you for sticking with me. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. You're cool. You left Razorkin? Razorkin's crap. Isn't it an aggro staple? In what universe? Does anybody play that card anywhere? Anyhow, this hand against Tameo, yeah, they can't block very well, can they? Let's keep. Monkey. Professional Facebreaker. You guys really do think you're playing Commander, don't you? It's kind of cute. Eh? Oh, hit. Deduce. Well, they didn't cast their commander, so what are they doing? Do I deduce here? I deduce. Crime. Crime, crime, crime. Monkey. Wow. Aha. I made you counter your own spell. I'm a champion. I'm the best at magic. Making my opponent counter themselves. Could go for the haste thing, but you know they have more counter spells. It's all counter spells. Everything's a counter spell, baby. Everything. Oh, no, I only had one chat open. It was Twitch. Sorry, YouTube, I love you. If I missed it, all the things you said, well, you deserved it. FOMO is so good. But I really want the scavenger. That's what I really want. Kellen? Okay, well... Dude. I'm going for it. This card is so good. We have to go for it. Yeah, okay. Order. Nah, YouTube doesn't deserve it. I love you, YouTube. I love you. When have I ever said anything bad about any of you? That's right. Wouldn't be me. Gain control? Yeah, I stomped my own monkey. What do you want from me? I've never brought a Teferi deck to Brawl. Dude, I invented Teferi decks in Brawl. You shut your mouth.
I stayed up too late reading. Again.
Get him! Yeah, you better think about it. Okay? We're letting this go, guys. I'm not that worried. Level up, level up. I need to hit lands. Okay. Big plays there. That's a lot of mana. They've only got 4 cards. What could go wrong? I'm sure they'll draw more. Aha! See, I would have hit that land. Oh, this makes me salty. Okay. Think. Is it worth it to pump more mana into Kellen? If they use Sink into Stupor, I don't think they have another bounce spell. At least not an easy one. And then what's down here is a creature and a sorcery. We can get an instant into our graveyard. That's about that. But I need value. What we got? Okay, Sticky Fingers. Seems good. Kellen would love some Sticky Fingers. Okay. That's an enchantment in the graveyard. We're gonna get Unholy Heat turned on. That's what we're gonna do. That's a heck of a wash away right there. With a Bone Crusher Giant in Adventure and a Ragavan in Command Zone, that's a wash away. That was bad? I don't know. Was that bad? Your face. I mean, I need it. But is that what we keep? We might just draw another one. I think we got to be a little aggressive there. Look at that. Double combat. Double combat with a chainsaw. I go to combat. Oh, you dig. You're going to need it. You are going to need it. Wow. Wow. Double combat coming at you. Complete with value. Party Thrasher. I go again. Would actually like to hit a land here. They're down to 5. Beautiful. Actually beautiful. We thrash. This is where they start throwing counter spells again, right? Mana Train. It's a good card. You won't catch me saying it's not a good card. Chainsaw. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Oh, they're going after me now. Okay. Give them the heat. Well, no, don't give them the heat, right? Because what they're going to do is have the mana drain mana that they feel a need to spend, and they have no clue right now. So they just recast this. So wait for it. Just wait for it. Spreading seas. Pog. Oh my god, you guys. They're playing such 5-head magic. Look at these cards. What's the theme? Blue cards I like that my friends won't let me play in Commander. That's the theme. This person must have the social skills of a pet rock. I can relate. I can relate. 100%. My turn. You're trying to block? Here, take 4. Right on the nose. Wow, a card that counters a spell? What do we do? Actually interesting, right? I played against this deck this morning, dude. Dude, don't you worry about a thing. All of these decks are this way. There's like 100 versions of this deck in Brawl. This is what people sign up to do. Just kill and counter everything. You gotta be ready for it, or this format just isn't for you. Oh, wow, a counter. Wow, okay. We got a block. You want to block again? See what happens? Oh, you do? Your toughness might not be what you think it is. Oh, would love to hit a land here. Would love to hit a... You're dead. You die. It's over. It's over. Destroyed. If this thing transforms, it's so bad, right? Like, oh my god. Playing against frickin' a Johnny is a nightmare. Let's keep. Let's keep. And I actually think we go Bomat. Or, like, they're mulliganing for removal, right? They took one mulligan. Let's fire up the Bomat. I think this hand will empty out really quickly with the help of Inti. An Inti Bomat is pretty cool. Yeah, it's Modern Horizons Brawl, baby. Barrage of Expendables. Sacrifice a creature, 1 damage to any target? My creatures. Okay. I guess discarding a 1/1 against Barrage of Expendables is a good move. But leveling things up to 2/2? That's pretty solid. No Mox Amber. No Mox Amber. Thank you very, very much. When a Johnny enters, create a 2/1 Cat Warrior token. Whenever one more cast you control die, exile a Johnny, return it to battlefield. So if I kill this now and they return it to a battlefield with 3 loyalty. We just kill them. So it's kind of a trap. I'm here for it. Not gonna lie, I'm totally here for it. Eh? That's what I thought. Let's see if you can find another cat, buddy. They usually run so many ways to sacrifice their cat, like this Barrage of the Expendables, but do they have something else? They have Adeline. Adeline's pretty good. And this creature deals combat damage to a player. Okay. Adeline's pretty good. How do we want to do this? I'm not sure when and where we have the mana, right? This is a pirate attacking that triggers it. Neither of these are pirates. Might be really hard and difficult to get in. But let's go to my turn. Okay, we has haste. Never didn't have it. So we're going to cast a Pass the Torch for free. Right? Right. Adeline down. Okay. Can they find another cat for this Ajani? That's a Mutavault. Oh no! A Mutavault! That's a cat! Still, they transform this, they kill one of these. We still take out a Johnny. Oh, come on, man. What's with all these good cards in your deck? How much removal you got over there? Jesus. All right, we start a ruckus. In an exile top card, we could also make this unable to block. They do want to power this up and block with it and transform the Ajani. But if they do that... Dude, I don't know. I don't know. What am I doing? What am I doing? I mean, I can also discard this to Inti and try to get card advantage that way. I think that's a little better. Come on. Endless removal over here. But hey, I'm not letting them get the Ragavan. So in theory, Ragavan is still available. Spike Field Hazard. Dude, they still have something. Oh wait, it's activating Mutavault. That's what holds priority there. Might as well put this down now. If they kill it, we can redash it. We have the mana.
This is a prime day for justice. Fight for justice.
We fight for justice. Gideon, but they're at 8. Hasty Abbott. Shove aside just like that? That's so rude. They have to block now, yeah? They can block the Ragavan. I can just dash it next turn. And they're at 2, and they don't have their Ajani. They have to recast it if they want that on the field. They can make 3 blockers, but then I have Inti. Inti gives trample.
My strength will carry us through.
Is that so, buddy? Pass turn. Sorcery. It's a pretty good little sorcery. Okay. They can sack it in response to kill the abbot. Everybody wants to talk about everything but the game today. You guys are being weird. Let's just drop a fun little bansies. Nothing like a Christmas Eve banning. Wow, what are they doing? They must have a trick. Uh-huh. Sure. Ragavan! Can we get across the finish line? We're a red deck. We only need 2 points. Ramanop Ruins will do it, guys. Woo! Should I play more Brawl? Yes, you should.
Seize this day.
They can just keep clowning Ragavan with their 1 red source, but no, they play Lelia. I don't know if they know how this card works. It's so good, but they just keep tapping their only red source. That ain't it. That ain't it, guys. All right, well. We go. We ride at dawn. Oh. Your face. Easy. I mean, I have to keep it right. It's got a Mox Amber. I'm rooting for opponent. Sorry. Ban them. Ban, ban, ban. I'm ready for your mana tithe. Dude, they have mana tithe. Did you feel that? Did you feel that just now? They have mana tithe. Well, doesn't really matter. Their whole deck is everything gets removed, so we have to go right at it. Doesn't really matter. Let's get our taunt on a little bit. You know they're gonna do nothing, so why are we sitting here? Big spender. It's my player card here on Arena. Look at him finding all the lines. Unbelievable. It's like, wow, turn 1 mana removal into 1 mana removal into 2 planeswalkers is good. Holy shit. Who knew?
Cannot see your folly.
Are you gonna curve out perfectly into a Wandering Emperor? Oh, that's a bad card. Okay. If you're gonna play bad cards, I have a chance. How best to do this? What we got?
I was not prepared for this.
Wow, Spell Pierce. Wow, okay. Seek a pirate card. I don't know, it seems really good to go get breaches. And then also to cast it next turn with the Arcanist. We also don't have to do it now. Maybe we just want to draw the card and get the loot monger down and keep the pressure on our opponent. What are we discarding? The Pirate's Landing? Yeah. Better to heist and steal a counterspell here so that we have something for the Wandering Emperor. Like that. Haha! Yeah, I'm so sorry that your deck isn't operating. That's got to be really bad for you. Do we dash Ragavan? It's risky. Dashing Ragavan is risky here. When they counter it, if they counter it, we can't neutralize. I think we just attack. As foretold, they can cast something for 1 for 0 instead. We know 1 card is an Emperor. We gotta get this job done. Blue Sky Guy, thank you for the prime. Value. That's a pirate. See? Worked perfectly. So if I cast you, I still have up neutralize, unless it gets countered. I think it's safer to cast the Ragavan like this and see if they counter it. Yeah, they memory lapse it. Top of the deck, that's fine. But we still have neutralize open for their Teferi. Or we could play this, take neutralize down. Dude, they have to wipe the board, right? And if they do, we follow up with the dash Ragavan. Yeah, let's save the neutralize for the Wandering Emperor. This is a tough one, man. It is tough to beat Teferi. You got to work for it. And they're missing a crucial land color, giving us a chance. Their Sphinx is revving for 1 to try to hit it. They got something for 2 they can cast. Might be a counterspell. Gotta be ready. A dash. Essence scatter. How much are they taking? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I let this go. And as foretold, is getting there, isn't it? But you can imagine if it was a plains, how much better a shape they'd be in. And there's their white source, but it hurts them. They're passing. We stomp your face. We draw Bomi. Resolves. Combat. Are they going to have a counter for the counter here? They might. Final showdown. Oh! You're trying to board wipe me! I deny you! You're trying to board wipe me! You're dead! How does that feel to Fairy, ya hero of Dominaria? Very scary Atraxa. Yep, why not? Haha, those lands hurt you. Just want you to know that. They hurt you badly. Rafine's Tower. Not even a surveil land. Must be feeling strong. Yep. A little sus for a Hell Q card, but it gets the job done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in hand. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, a random non-land card gets perpetually cast, you lose 2. I guess the sooner we start doing that, the better. I'm here to wreck your wagon. Huh? Hell are you doing in this deck? Huh? Okay. That's a card. Sorry, what is this, mono black Atraxa? Just threw me for a loop is all. Steamies. Protection from everything. That's pretty strong. All right, we need to top deck Bone Crusher Giant right here. Oh, they took 2 for that? Ha! Clowned. All right. Protection from everything. Targets. Defending player has more cards in hand. Not happening. Dude, we can play so much and do so little. It's very sad. Don't think there's any chance I hit a playable here. But, what the heck? We ride. Haha, now you don't have your command tower. Good Ragavan. Doesn't seem good though. Let's just pass. Make them have the board wipe. The duty of the polluti. That seems good. Is that card good? Has anybody ever seen that card played before? Wow. Really, bro? Yeah, they just went one ring into Atraxa Dark Ritual. Yeah, that's what they did. That's... Yep, that is a magical thing. Okay, they kept back a Trespasser. We draw land. I hate Ward. Ward sucks, you guys. Yeah. Huh? Funny part is I have to take the Thoughtseize, right, for the Ephemerate? I can't take the Breach. I was really just hoping for a removal spell, but I guess they don't play those? Coma. Sus. All right. What else? This might be a mistake to attack with as we try to steal a good card. We might fail miserably. But we have to take risks here. We don't succeed without risk at this point. That is not what I would call a good steal. Okay. But, like I said, we have to take risks. The Trespasser is frustrating because it's very good against us. Like, how did you come to Trespasser in your Atraxa deck? Is it because you hate Ragavan? Okay, you didn't play Shieldred. That's also something. What are you doing? You're holding up Veto. Okay. You have to be wary of Veto. I can be wary of Veto. How are they still at 24? Oh yeah, they hit. I ran into Atraxa, didn't I? Yes, I did. You don't want to draw in response because then the card you draw you might want to play, and you see it might now cost you 2 life. But you know what? You do you. Opponent's gonna do them. They're gonna do themselves. We'll say. Uh-huh. How dare you? It's almost like I was prepared. $16.19. Oh, come on. Every card is a nightmare. Do they have... Yeah, they have Coma mana. But they don't play Coma. They play Shieldred and lose too. What is happening? Guess you're out of here. They want to hold up veto really bad is what it is. They are committed to holding up this veto. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. I am not drawing well though. This is what we call not good. I need another card in my graveyard. Is that you? Are you going in my graveyard? Maybe. Let's see. Monkey. They had a Troxel last time. It's oh my god. What a nightmare. But that is the end of the pool play, the preliminary rounds, whatever you want to call it. Now, the next thing that beats us, we have to build. All right, Tameo. Everybody's favorite. His hand does stuff. Slam Concede versus Tameo. It's not my fault you're a bitch. Don't try to put that on everybody else.
Curious. I must investigate this scroll further.
You left that in the graveyard? Interesting. We dash. Gimme. Okay. Well, that wasn't great. I mean, probably just gonna counter it, right? Treasure cruise incoming. I agree, and I hate it, but I guess we need to get them to use their counter spells. We cast it for one there because if they counter it, we can recast it from command. Piranhas. Piranhas. I don't even think I want to kill it, really. I think I just want to keep hurting them. Some of the people who play these decks have no idea. They have no restraint. None. Like, that is the most wow I've ever seen. I don't think that's it. Let's go here. You want to counter that too? Okay. Okay. Cool. I mean, we're probably still going to lose to the power of dig through time or whatever that they're going to play because that card is just raw brutal. But you know what? You know what? At least we played. At least we played some Magic today. Is that actually gonna work though? Seems bad. Or does it? I bet we can at least draw a counterspell with that when they finally play Tameo again. I mean, haste is nice. I love haste, but my God. Yeah, go with the cheap one. Stick to the cheap one. Stick to the cheap one. I counter. I must counter. Okay. Big plays over here. I don't know if subtlety is their game. Okay, you're gonna mill my commander. Sure.
Let's try this.
One mana. I mean, we're getting there. We are getting there. We're there. That's where we are. Good game. I'm sorry, Peaches. You blew it. You blew it on that one, buddy. Bullish. I mean, you know they kept a turn 1 removal spell, right? They had to. They had to. Okay. Thank you for becoming a member. Winter time. Caw-caw, Mesa Falcons. Woo. All right. Do not. I was trying to say, do not mana screw me. All right. Hey, let's go. Wait, what? Play line of anticipation, huh? What are you doing here? Okay. Alpha. This is lining up too perfectly. I am too good at this, you guys. I guess keep making the robber big, right? Oh, the value! The value! Oh, who's the theft deck now? What's this? Who's that? Where's this? You gotta stop me. You gotta stop me, Bolus. Why are you allowing this to happen? Where's the control? Into the lock. Got it. Jin Monk. It is a land. 4 cards. It does get back. Farmed. Farmed for content, Bolus.
How do you feel?
Any commander that beats my Ragavan, we have to build that commander. So, you know what? Atraxas says me. Atraxa wants another go. Atraxa is the only one in that 6-1, but it was in the preliminary rounds. It didn't count. So here we go. Here we go. And they always have removal for Ragavan, and they always go first. I hate them. Yeah, round 2 with Atraxa. We got soloed by Graveyard freaking Trespasser last time. We had a lot of the same cards too. Uh-huh. Dead. No, no ramp. No, 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 no. Again? You're at 19 already. Have some restraint. Dude, what a curve out. Okay, well. Steamy steams. Can pop off. Sleight of hand? How do they pick their cards? Was Scryfall random? Okay, they're gonna try to steal from me, whatever. Please continue taking emotional damage. I am and I will. Thank you for pointing that out. Holy cow. All right, Giga Chad over here. I guess there's nothing I can do here, huh? I could hit a 0 mana card. What am I discarding? The Wrecker? It might be too slow. Interesting, right? But I still want the ramp for next turn. But all of these have attack triggers, right? You really got to start attacking with them. And the opponent might, they didn't have a land next turn. They might not have a play. If they don't have a play, the Rahilda procs. Let's do it. Dude, they're already at 16. We've got a shot. We've got a shot, especially with them missing a land. They drew that. Okay. Okay. Well, both choices were bad for them, but Steamkin is really a good card. Can Clown Show over here? Okay. Well, they're down to 1 freaking mana.
Means I didn't come here to fight. Give a toast.
And we have a Chandra. Yeah, you're a long way from that Atraxa.
Wow, not even a gift bag.
Every card is removal, huh? Okay, so if this is the last card out of our hand, we get the ability. I mean, I bet their last card is Dark Ritual, and I bet that they draw the land. That's my prediction at this point. If I cast this, it goes to their graveyard, right? It's their card. Okay. All this sucks. I'll take the opt, I guess. Dude, is every card in your deck removal? A discard counterspell. Yeah, why not? Gotta hit them lands, baby. Gotta get there. We dash. Okay. Rusco. I can't cast that. The hell? Lame. Stall. Dude, whatever card's in their hand. Oh, they're scooping? Surveil and scoop. All right. I mean, yeah, their Ragavan is dead. This hand is great. This hand is fire. I think you're starting to like. I've always liked Ragavan. It's frustrating to play against, but like the how to hit the opponent, how to use their cards is like an interesting puzzle. The rest of the red cards, take it or leave it. In no way, in any universe, did I expect that. Time to wreck your wagon. They got, they went in the forge and they got hardened. Okay. Excuse me? Yeah, 0-4, unbeatable. We are thwarted. What am I supposed to do about that annex? Any suggestions? I think they'll be too afraid to attack. And yes, if I lose to it, I do not have to build it. Unless it has a clear theme that I am not running. Like if it were an all equipment deck, or like my original Ragavan deck was a transmogrify deck, then we might do something a little different. The next instant or sorcery, exile the top 3 of your library. You may play one of those this turn. I think we have to get this down while we can, and if I trade it for the annex, that's fine, right? Okay, that happened. That happened. Don't actually want to pass this torch though. So do I just run out the Bomat Courier because I can? Because if I cast this, I exile 3 cards and I want that value. I don't want to cast it till my turn, but I guess we'll hold it up just to be sure. It's not like the Bomat Courier does anything on the field. Take 2. How do you like that? That's pretty good too. Okay. They're still being so scared of getting hit by Ragavan. It's adorable. Grim Lavamancer, they can't cast. Good. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. Steamkin. Okay. Steamkin, good card. Uh-oh, it's on. This is what the interface thinks I should do. Okay. Let's get steamed. Ew. I have that card too. 3. God, how do we get it to 4? Okay. We're okay. I really wish I had one more mana, but I think we have to do this. Trade with the robber.
It's all ashes and rust.
They only have one card. The robber steals, but not very effectively. I think we have to attack. No! Oh God. Okay, but they can't kill the Ragavan. Wait, they didn't block with the robber. Oh my God. Meant to do all of that, clearly. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. No way we can win this? Dude, we've got this. Like, they have a Smoldering Egg in their deck with no instants or sorceries. They can't win. This might be a problem. That's a really good card. That's a really good card. I'll definitely block this, right? Okay. They block Ragavan. Opponent, did you not read the Bomat Courier? I missed a point of damage. I forgot you were a dwarf. Guys, you should turn this off right now. I'm not a worthy. All right, I win. Nashi's not in the high enough queue. Nashi is busted. Like, they buffed Nashi, it was already good. Rusko. I mean, we definitely keep. We go for it. Something, Scarmage. Oh, Ragavan deserves this Q, but Nashi deserves it too. Like, the Oops All Interaction Nashi decks should definitely be in this queue. Legion! Extruder! You know they have removal. We're gonna make them use it on Soul Scarmage or take a load of damage. And then hopefully we get to make some treasures with Ragavan and turn them into 3/3s. See how they're like holding their fatal push or whatever? Or their opt, whatever. There's an extra turns of Rachel playing this Nashi, like the Nashi from Alchemy. Or are you talking about different? No, you're talking about mono black Nashi. Careful, commander players. When you come in here with commander brain, sometimes you get got. We could have wash away. I guess let's keep playing out our stuff. Anytime. I really don't want it to be a land. But if it is, value. Brutal. Oh my god. Classic Rusco over here. Did actual nothing the whole time. I will gladly, by the way, play Rusco. I love Rusco. Rusco might be like my favorite Brawl commander. So what are the odds? I think if we go for Ragavan, they'll counter it. Could really use some kind of artifact. Yeah, that's good. Gets through the one ring, which does come up, and a braid hits a clock. Like, all this stuff does force them to act. Big plays from the opponent. All right, they finally committed. Mystical Dispute is not a good card for them either. Oh! You can't have any more clocks. I stole your only clock. It's exiled. It's gone. You can't have it. You can never do it again. Impossible. All right. Here comes that Rusco. Into Mox Amber. Busted. Completely busted. But there's our giant. It's -1/-1 counters. Weird block. Not the one I would have made. All right, we had to get that Amber mana off the board. Monkey. I mean, they just didn't believe I had another spell, right? That's the only explanation. Go to 3. All right. All right, gamer, what you got? What you got? Lightning bolt, where are you at? You know, when you just sit there after such a dramatic play, you really suck the air out of the room. You know that? Are you aware? There you go. Well done. Well done. Okay. Anything else? A little obliteration. Okay. Okay. Sure. You go to 1. What's this do? Oh, I know what this does. Tap it in. Give it a little tappy. Tap, tap, tapperoo. House of Guidance is playing Tajik Legion's Valor. All right. Boros evil aggro coming at me. I mean, they might actually block, so Spender might be good. Strangle's definitely good. Pass the torch will take out their small creatures. But then when this guy comes out, well, we are usually wrecked at that point. Let's go, monkey. Let's go. Let's go, okay. Fine. Fine, dude. Jeez. How much artifact removal is in this stupid deck? Nah. We can't be confident, that's for sure. Spend. Whenever one or more creatures you control become blocked, make treasure. Sack 2 treasures, get bad cards. Better than nothing. Value's value. 3/1 lifelink. I guess if they block it, I can torch afterwards. That's interesting, right? Because we get a treasure. That's really interesting. But then I have to play my land first, and I'm not even sure what I'm exiling with this, but it might be a playable. Trying to fill the graveyard for the FOMO. Oh, a Chandra. How helpful. Do I like the elements in Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't know. I haven't played it, remember? Cards look cool. I wish Wizards cared about balancing their alchemy cards. I think they do. The last several sets have been good. It's just those first couple when everybody was being little, alchemy, we hates it. Like, that was the time that they had to do it right, and that was the time when they honestly did it the most wrong. It's kind of a shame. No dwarves, right? Now I'm checking. Open mana. Seems like a trap. Seems like such a trap to me. That's what I was afraid of. I don't think this is a case with my mana where it's at, where it's worth removing my own Inti. That's not a good play either if they have the land here, but we gotta try. We gotta try to do something. I don't really want to build Tajik, but I think Tajik has to be, it's gotta be one of the better commanders against us. It has to be. Is there any instance in here? There's like none. There's like nothing I can get out of here that does actual good work. It is a bunch of trash. But the ability to make treasures whenever you get blocked is really good with burn spells, instants, pump spells. So I think it makes the cut. There's no way they just have untapped land and slam Tajik here, right? If they're thinking this hard, they must. I know nothing. That's what we learned today. I know nothing. So we're gonna shoot that. So we may as well attack first, right? Indestructible blocker is cheat. I agree. Like, there's nothing here that really does me any good, is there? Not really. No reason to do it now either. Wow, what a card. All right. FOMO in the house. Boots for flying? Wrong spellbook, my friends. Wrong spellbook. Oh, you mean the Zephyr. Unlikely, but we'll see. Maybe. We don't even have Delirium yet. Give me a minute. I haven't found any format. Can you recommend? Yeah, Brawl. Did I stutter in any of my videos or streams? Brawl. I mean, are you watching these games? It's insane. These games are so tough. There's so much going on. I mean, it helps when our opponent has the Nutter Butters. But dang, we were having a time. We were definitely having a time. Look at them. They're terrified. They're absolutely terrified of me. What is that? Oh my god, that only does 2. Yeah, we're so cooked. This game is over, by the way. We are so cooked right here. Look at this trash. It's such shit. Oh, okay. How could we not go with the Diamond Mare? I want to name Blue just for the LOL. Obviously, they can't take us out now. We're gaining life. Hate this deck too. I hate it so much. Does Arena at some point decide we have to lose? Only if you're a conspiracy theory crybaby who can't handle reality. If so, yes, absolutely. Buy into it. Why not? It feels better than accepting your own limitations or the power of RNG. I love that they need a full rope for this. Oh god, what do I do? What on earth do I do? Don't blow it. Seems good. That's a good play. I'd make that play too if I were you. That seems really smart. Here, I'll help you. You are being such a toxic little stooge. I'm just gonna get out of here.